We are in our Valheim game still. In Valheim. Okay, so at this point, I have rescued my stuff from the mountain yesterday, which is where I wanted to get to the plains from, kinda. But then today, I was playing around and just sort of seeing what's going on in my farm and stuff, and I put down a lot of cloudberries the other day, and I'm like, one calf. It's kind of bad. Like, it's not really that useful. We're gonna have to wait here for a second. And then, just recently I discovered what's actually going on. And that is that I don't have a stables or any sort of thing for these giant beasties. Now, they're actually pretty BA, and can mostly take care of themselves. As you can see, those furlings just murderated. Now, there comes a problem, though, with the mosquitoes and the calves. And that is that those calves, they don't last very long against the death mosquitoes. So, that's a problem. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so basically what was happening was calves were being born. And see how this Lox is like kind of half dead. But it'll be fine. It'll start healing up and it'll be okay. But if this was a baby little Lox, it would not be okay. I know it's awfully dark right here right now. And so yeah, what's going on is basically just the environment is killing the crap out of them every time I have some. So yeah, just another little lesson in Valheim, I suppose. I never really specialized in Lox keeping. In my previous game, because they didn't really serve a purpose. Someone else tamed them, and that was fine with me. I didn't really need anything else from them. But in this one, they're actually kind of useful. So, I've been trying to breed them, and the only time, I've only managed to bring one out of, back. So, I don't think I'll be doing any major work this particular episode on it, but hey, buddy. But yeah, I've got to figure out a solution here. I'm sort of thinking that I wouldn't mind maybe if we take a look from here. I guess creating some kind of stable-ish thing down here. I don't really have anything really ready for that, So I guess that would require me leveling the ground, and hopefully that'll. Well, and I guess I'd have to put some campfires and stuff down. I guess that's the other option I can do too. Is if I put some campfires and stuff down, that will probably reduce the number of bad things spawning. But if these guys get spooked and start smashing, then they'll be gone again. So, yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any good thoughts on keeping Lox, that would be appreciated. But at this moment, I'm just kind of contemplating it all. And I think I'm going to just drop off these cloudberries here, because it's kind of not really worth my time at this stage to be farming them. There's like always this tiny chance, but it seems like mostly it's just them dying like a lot. So There's that, yeah. Now, yeah. It's just like, I think maybe, well, this isn't very wide. I'm just going to talk about this for a few more minutes, and then we're going to, like, go somewhere else. Told you I'd be back. What do you think of Hearth and Home so far? Says Never Loud. Yeah, it's sort of a mix. I mean, I think I like it, all in all. I'm getting a bit... I've been frustrated a few times trying to relearn the systems, and... Oh, no, no, no! Just fuck off! No! God damn it! Get that shield up! Motherfucker. Oh, don't crush me, please. Come on, man. Heal. Locks I cannot see. Yeah. The planes have been kind of frustrating me. The planes used to frustrate me regardless. It's like, it's kind of this like strange, I think it's just this like a dumb learning curve thing where like I'm sort of used to hanging out overall in a place that's kind of safe-ish. Oh, I can't pick those up. Or that, you know, I kind of think is kind of safe, right? Like the mountains are not safe, and the swamp is like troublesome, but it's not terrible. But even in, because like once you armor up in the swamp, you're fine. You got to worry a bit about in the mountains. You know, drakes are easy. Pack of wolves will bug you, kill you, and you've got to really watch for the. Oh, damn you! You really got to watch for those stone golems, right? So that's the stone throwing kind. So this might get my locks killed. No. Stupid Grey Dwarves. Yeah, I kind of dislike having to like eat these like really good foods all the time just to come out here to the plains. Like, you know, it is kind of just getting old. It's but I think that's just partly like, I don't think that has to do with Hearth and Home. I think that just has to do with just being in the plains, because that's, I recall kind of that kind of stuff from before. But I think it's cool. I did manage to get all the food stations put in place, and that's awesome. I think part of it is that starting or having to have this upgrade from here has changed a bit of my perspective. I just walk around everywhere like this. Yeah. Because I think if I played right from the beginning, like I've heard that it's just more difficult. But I think maybe it would be a little more prep, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe it is that I feel like on the plains, I feel like I want to be more relaxed. But it's just like a hellish nightmare out here. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? But yeah, overall, I like Hearth and Home. It's just that starting it at this point set me back a few days, which isn't a big deal. I'm not that concerned about that. But that's down there. Yeah, but it is kind of a problem. Yeah. No chill. Laughing my ass off. No. There's no chilling here. This round of barley looks like it's pretty much done, which is nice. But yeah, I think one of the things I have to do to really nail this down is build a pen for these locks so that I don't can just deal with it. Unless, see, one of the other things I'm kind of curious about is if I bring the locks off of the plains, how will they do? You know, will they be fine? Probably. But then it still comes down to the idea of like I still need a place to put them. And I don't. This over here is not that much better. It's kind of still a place filled with bad things. And I don't know. Just kind of an I don't know state, I suppose, is what's going on. I just have to try some things, maybe watch some things. Anyways, Nevloud also says, I really appreciate seeing the new pieces. The food changes concern me. Yes, yeah, well, that has been tough. Now that I understand what's going on, it's better. Like, you get different types of jerkies from different creatures and stuff at different places. Like, if you get wolf meat now, you get a recipe for wolf jerky, so not just boar jerky, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so that's basically how that works. Never put down your shield in the friggin' plains. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Yeah, I've been trying to do most of the farming off camera. But I'm here now. I may as well do a bit of this. Because yeah, it's just got to get done. For the next round. Though I do need to go back to the plains right away to get more lox meat, because my breeding program is failing pretty harshly with these death mosquitoes, like I said. So, and I need like some time to figure out a solution to it. It's really too bad that the lox suddenly, when they're domesticated, kind of, for some reason, attract the attention of the death, well, basically everything that they were normally, nobody would, you know, screw with them before. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Oh, we need to put that in. I really don't even want that either. So just go away. But that is, you know, sort of how it is, I suppose. They are somehow... I guess what I could see, though, it kind of makes sense for some animals. Like, you know, if you have a wolf, I can see, like, a wolf being different after it's been tamed, because it's kind of more attuned to you, and it might be aggressive to the things that you don't like, because, you know, they're kind of, like, wolves and dogs are kind of smart like that, and they have their own, well, personalities or whatever to that kind of thing. I don't know how much a lox would do that, or a boar, you know. They're natural creatures in the woods, but then all of a sudden, like, they start to get assaulted, you know? Yeah. And wolf kebab. I haven't had a wolf kebab yet. I haven't actually seen that yet. Like I said, kind of had to scoosh, like, right into this here. All right. So we're just going to do this. It's probably like the last major boring thing. Or should I say... less than exciting thing. I don't know. It's the last sort of base maintenance thing I think I need to do for now. And then we will head to the plains. There's a trick or two that I want to try that I've kind of been thinking about. At this point, I'm not going to say they're cheesing it, but they're definitely using the exploits of the AI to, or the pathing algorithm, I guess, to kind of, you know, progress. Is that too close? That's pretty close. But yeah, I do need to get that done. And if it does work, then that tells me that I can make certain progress. What's going on? Oh, this guy's bugging you. Yeah, he's bugging me too. Here, I'll kill him for you. There. Gone. Leveling. Okay. Next. Oh, that's an unhealthy plant. So, is it just... yeah, it's just a little bit too close to that guy. That's too bad. But, that's alright. I mean, now I'm into producing at a huge scale of, like, you know, 200 at a time or something. So, there will inevitably be a few plants lost so far. But that would be one other advantage, is that if I were to create a better pen or whatever for these guys, it could also incorporate a garden in it, like a farm in it, right? And then from there I would be able to also farm. I would just have to guarantee that nothing would come in there, because if something comes in, then, you know, they'll start knocking all the plants out with their stomping, and that'll just kill everything. And that'd be not good. Yeah, anyway, that's sort of me current thoughts on everything here. I picked that one more up, but that's fine. We'll get most of this planted, and then we'll be heading off back to try these tricks that I think will work. Pretty sure. And mostly it just involves just like creating small little towers or some sort of similar things, so that I can have a place to stay away from the locks, and that I can stay away from the fuelings, and then that should mostly keep me fine, as long as I make sure that I'm well fed and paying attention to the death mosquitoes. Those death mosquitoes can't go a few minutes without some tender love and attention from a human. Like the world's worst dogs or something. I don't know. Okay. So, That one might die. I don't know. It's a little bit close. That one. It's like you can put them like one plant distance apart. So if you're really trying to pay close attention, you can figure it out just kind of by doing that. But then you also got to like make sure that it's got at least one plant distance this way too. So yeah, you can also put down plates and stuff. And I think, you know, if I were to maximize my farm more, I might try something like that. That way I would be able to stay on top of all of that quite well. Come here, you. Alright, 7. Oh, okay, that's done. Yeah. My Discord is closed right now. That's alright. Come over here. There we go. I was like, where are all my locks at? You know, I'm going to give these guys some cloudberries right now because they're so far over here, they might be able to breed a wee baby real quick. I don't know. We'll see. It could just be that like a troll would come by and just kill them, so it's... Okay, this way, please. Okay, I'm gonna go all this way, and then this way. I'm gonna basically I'm gonna throw these things down between them. Man, how much friggin' stuff did I use there? Oh, I see. I managed to keep them alive because I had put food out for them. Okay. Yet another lesson. One thing I kind of like about this, though, is that it's essentially free stingers all over the place. Yeah, damn it. They got that locked, too. But basically, the only reason I managed to keep these ones alive was because I had set out so much food for them that they were healing. Oh, that's aggravating. That's a lot of wood. Is it too much wood? I just don't have enough in my inventory. Okay. There. I'll keep some of this wood here. And hopefully, yeah, I'm going to be able to build something after all this is over. For these guys. Oh. Okay. Do that, I guess. Come on. Rip. Need some lights here. And this guy can go in there. And yeah, I can bring all this back. And other than that, I want to just create another chest or two so that I have some more storage here. Because if I'm going to be building a bit of a base here, then I'm going to need it. So that took up all that wood. Yeah. I guess I'm going to throw down some more berries for these guys before I leave because I'd prefer if they actually survived, and then we'll have to go get more yet again from the prairies. There are some here, but they just aren't really growing fast enough. Okay. You split to 2, and then this one goes there. There. See, I suppose, yeah, if I put down some more workbenches and stuff in this whole area, then that should stop everything from spawning, but... you never know. I can keep these guys. Oh, yes! You're so cute. Either that or I kind of just have to stay here and guard them this whole time. Which is not what I'm going to do this entire entire stream. But I think the next time I come here, I'll just have to come and immediately guard them. I don't know. We'll see. And I guess I could do a few little things right now. Just to kind of separate things off as much as I can. I don't know. Okay, smash, smash, smash. I'll make it so that things won't want to come down here. Or if they do, they get stuck and won't be able to get back up. There. So yeah, just gonna smash this out. It's kind of useful in a different way too, because I do want to have some of this material. Maybe not these rocks per se, but in the prairies for another reason. Well, that was a bit unfortunate. I'll run right into my cloudberry pile. A bit. Yeah, because maybe if I can keep some of them separated away here, then it would help somewhat. And then if I have to, I will rebuild whatever I can here to keep them a little safer. So, 5. Okay. Come on. Up. These little land bridges kind of suck, but I might be able to do this instead. Probably have to get some more wood. The right kind. Alright. Probably should have just went back and grabbed some from that. Some of the stuff that's over at those chests. Man, come on, brain. Oh, yeah. Nice. See, these guys will be able to take care of a lot more of the Grey Dwarves. But oh man, 3 of them. This is why the Lox baby is not surviving well. I think it's up here. There it is. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hey, you little scum-sucking jerk. You guys really got to get out of this area. Yeah, come over here. Not a safe spot for you. Okay, well, more building supplies, so that's kind of nice. What's up with you? You got infected? shaman. Little jerk. Alrighty. Going to attempt to build workbench just somewhere in the area. Oh, come on. And then I don't have this. I do have it. It's right there. Bring up the land a little bit. Damn it. Sometimes, man, you really hurt me. There you go. Smashed. Have to level this out a bit more too, so it's a little less crazy. Come on. There. But at least there's a lot of supplies over here now. We're building. Yeah, I think as soon as the locks get into this forest area, they just destroy everything. Bit crazy. How are you doing? Fine. I mean, I guess technically they're over here now. I could just kind of keep them over here. Yeah, I don't know. Level it out a bit more, thanks, because this is just hard to walk on. There. And yeah, I mean, I guess we can try to bring this down a little so that they're less likely to be able to get up here, and bring this up to about here, I think. Yeah. That's pretty decent. It's not the best, but it'll work for now. Okay. More junk to grab, lots and lots of things. As for my little baby locks, is probably gone. It's could be anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Put so many hours into this particular farm. It's a lot. Okay. Yeah, basically just should leave these. And that. Don't really want those. Don't really want more of those, more of that, more of those at the moment. Mostly just looking for stones and pieces of wood. Yeah, I think that's... No, that was a deer. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the baby locks anywhere. Well, that's too bad once again. Oh well. Okay. I'll put one more cloudberry down by each of you so that you can hopefully have like a healing buff. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't really want them to die, so I don't know. Alright. That's basically that. I think what I might do is take a day or two off from streaming and do a little bit of video editing from my Subnautica series, some programming, and just do a bunch of like background work, because it's like I'm kind of stuck at this stage. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how things, you know, how I feel like and whatnot. So, alrighty. So to the windmill first. We're gonna get things grinding. It's sort of a lot of this kind of thing right now. I feel like adding some automation at some point would be nice. Need little servants, but I don't know if there's anything like that in the mythos of any of this kind of stuff. Yeah. Just like the constant stuff is just like, I don't know, really slows you down. Okay. Just gonna put this in here for now. Upgrade things. Repair things. And get out there again. Let's open up Discord. Don't know where it went to there for a while. Okay. And okay. Put that there. Needle arrows, need more of those guys. And I can make 2 stacks. 2, not stacks, but 2 bits of them. Finally starting to get a little bit ahead on that, which is kind of nice. Okay, 14 freaking black metal. Pretty crazy. All right. Now there should be a saddle for the locks. I don't know. It probably needs linen, I guess. Would be my guess. But we'll try to look for it right now. I don't see it in there. And so, do I see it over here? Oh, the crystal battle axe too. This is one that I wouldn't mind trying. So it's silver. This is kind of like almost the maybe equivalent of like an epic kind of weapon. Doesn't have a name though, but it has the same kind of level of damage. But it's probably a lot slower to attack, so yeah. Okay. We got some food. We're kind of ready to go back out there. I think what I'm gonna do is grab some rocks and kind of prepare to go. Now I'm probably also gonna do a load of silver while on my own time. Just kind of head to like one of these nodes up here that I haven't hit because I think I finished off. I don't know. One of these ones is done, but there's a couple more back here that are useful at this point. So, yeah. But basically, I need to get a more reliable locks amount of food, right? Like going. Whew. Just have to let these things loose in a forest near me and they'll do everything. Still see the remains of the baby locks though, which kind of concerns me. I mean, it must be dead, right? Yeah, I mean, it must have gotten taken out by something. Okay, well, that's alright. Black and Blue Gamer! Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna wave back. Hi! So you got this game and a server, and I can't use half the admin commands for me and me girl. That's true. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Only got 3 friends that play it. Oh, okay, well. Oh, no, no, fucking Christ. Okay. Sure. Whatever. This is what I don't like about the armor system sometimes. It's just like, even if you have armor, these little bastards can get to you. It's just like, they got a lot of work to do in this game. Real talk. Oh my god, how did you die? Well, you see, the thing is, when I'm near my base, like, this base is in the Black Forest, right? So, I don't, like, it's just, it's way over here from my base, right? Like, it's not, that was only just, like, just over here, right? I usually feel kind of safe-ish in this area, or, let me correct that. Before Hearth and Home came out, I felt safe in this area. I died because of a death Skeeto. Now, I'm pretty sure my shield blocks all of it, but I guess not. I guess it takes at least 1 hit point off me when I have that happen. So, yeah, what ended up happening was a death Skeeto came in from above and took me out. Yeah. So, get this crap off me. Thank you. Put that there. Yeah, that looks okay. Got all those things. Hooray. Yeah, so this little jerk right there likely was the one that took me out. Okay. And now I'm out of stamina, of course. And I think it's coming for me. Oh, man. Okay. This time I have stamina, though. Yeah, and it's it is one of those things where I feel like I constantly have to be on guard. Anywhere I'm anywhere close to this base now, it's just like it's a major problem. Anyways, I'm just burning through my good quality food, but it's okay because I can finally get some more of it now. Anyway, so you were saying yes, the server commands don't generally work. It's true. It's kind of the way that they want the game. They want it to be hard and they want it to be kind of honest, but it does pose problems because still, if you have like the Wii mod, you can still cheat, so it doesn't really help. And if you do legit have a problem, then you can't really fix it. Like, my biggest problem is in this server-based game, I don't like using my boats because for instance, the last time I used my boat, I was sailing from my base here just to here, and then my server disconnected. So unless it's like a real game, you know, it's a problem because that was just a death. And then I had to swim in from the ocean. Just barely made it with like, I had no more stamina. My hit points were going down, but I had fortunately eaten good food, so I had just enough to make it. Like, it was so tight. Anyways, kind of a problem. But yes, I totally get that. So you're confused a bit on where they are aiming as well in this game as far as it being survival or PvP or PvE. I kind of feel like they're going for all of it, to be honest. I don't know, man. Like, it is nice that it's, well, okay, for me, I personally don't like PvP so much, so I'm not going for the PvP side, but the PvE thing is something I like. And the challenge with friends is kind of nice as well. Do you... Do you own your server, or are you in single? This is my server. So this is a ping perfect server. It's not quite ping perfect, just so you know. It's like disconnects me too many times to be really, really good. Where are you? Yeah, so this is essentially my community server. And pretty much just said anyone who checks out can kind of use it. Right? So I just let people have the password or whatever and then go. So, yeah. Then you're saying, like, single player cheats work, but on server wise you can't use half of them, but yet am paying for the server. Well, I mean, I don't know. It really depends on what you... I think this is a very touchy subject for some people. I get that people become frustrated with games if they can't progress. I get frustrated with games, even though I'm a pretty hardcore survival type person. Like, I don't really enjoy Minecraft on creative. It's fine, you know, if I want to build like a small little thing. In 7 Days to Die, you know, I try not to cheat at all if I can help it, though having a YouTube channel makes it so that I know all the cheats, because I have to sometimes set up things for like a tutorial video, or if I need to set it up. I'm spun around again. Or if I'm setting up for yeah, something that requires it. But yeah, in this game, if you're playing on server, then it's kind of, I guess maybe it's to make it fair for everyone. It's kind of tricky. I love to build, and that's where the cheats would come in for me. Not to abuse them. Yeah. But yet, I can't use them. Yes, that is true. What I have done in the past is because your character is not limited or bound to the server. You can always go into a single player game, use your cheats, and come back, right? Not ideal. I do tell you that. It's not ideal. I get how that can be frustrating. So, but yeah. It's a possibility there. Yeah. I'm just gonna put this on. I've got tons of food. But yeah, so I wanted to go back to the plains to try something. I wonder if I should go to this other place and do it. I've got a couple of plains bases now, so it's kind of curiosity. If I go to the other one, maybe I can burn some of the night up in relative safety. And then when I get there, I can do the thing I wanted to try. Though, yeah, my pick idea kind of worked in this last place that I was at. Yeah, we'll see. Like Blue Gamer also says, the game's on sale today, and yeah, 10 minutes in the game, and I'm like really no god mode, no teleporting, no building cheats, and it's like, how am I to, well, my contacts kind of just went crazy there. No building. It's like, how am I to mod my players, etc. Yet they want money from the server. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Like, yeah, I mean, the one thing I guess the server still facilitates is that you don't have to have your game running all the time. That's about the main thing that it is good for. Because, yeah, like, even if I log off and I go to sleep, I don't need to let my computer run. The server is running somewhere else. But I do kind of get what you're saying there, because, like, it is frustrating when you can't help anybody on your server. Yeah, it's interesting the stance that the developers have taken. It's like it's kind of meant to be hardcore, yet on single player, like, you can still do all the cheats and stuff, and they've tried to, you know, limit that by making it, you know, have all these things where you have to enable the console and you have to use dev commands. And earlier it was, what was it? The code was, oh yeah, hey, there you are. How's it going? You're like so far off from your parents, little guy. You're gonna get squashed by a troll out here. Well, I'll protect you for a few minutes. Sort of chatting to people so I can protect you. I hear there's some dwarves coming. You can't seem to do anything though, can you? You just run away. Yeah, run down the hill. No. Down the hill, man. This is where your ma's at. Like to check on players and if they're cheating, etc. Well, it basically can guarantee. Well, see, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's tough to say, because if someone is using like the Wii mod, for example, then they can cheat pretty much anyway. I know one of the players on this one uses it sometimes, and I don't really mind that much for her. It's okay, but it's because, you know, we've known each other for a while, and it's okay. But if it was like a competition or something, I definitely wouldn't allow it. But it's kind of this server, I've decided a little more chill. So, hey man, you really got to get out of this biome. There's bad things in here, and they want to eat ya. Good, thank you. I mean, even in 7 days to die, I can do a lot more. I run a server head to toe, even in Arc. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. There are a lot of tools and such for sure. In yeah, 7 days to die for the server, and I think it just comes down to the way that they've decided to do it. Right, but they don't get the money from the server, of course. It's whoever you're renting the server from, unless you have your own server. So, yeah. You need to go over to that locks over there, because that locks will protect you a bit better. There you go. You can grow up to be a nice, strong locks and fight off most of the things that come to bother you. Get over there, you stubborn beast. There. Your mommy's right there. There. Much safer over here. And what's with the password to have a server? It's like, like you force players to have a password on each server? That's just makes it harder to get players in. You and this locks is funny. Well, I suppose sometimes. Well, I've had quite the ordeal with these locks calves. Today, over like in general. Let's see, how's my health and stuff? Kind of okay. Yeah, I had them all over here, and it just happens that they wandered over this way recently. But I had them over here, and I've been trying to breed them for a couple of in-game days, right? We see these little jerks down here. They spawn in. And then there's also the death skeetos. And if enough of these guys spawn in, they can kill a calf. So I suspect I've had like a few more of them around, but then they just end up dying because of these little guys. Where are you, you little menace? There's one of them. Wow. I just can invite all your friends over. Great. Fantastical. Skittering little jerks. We have the spear throwing one, which isn't as bad from up here, I guess. Ah, rain. Can't you tame locks? Those are tamed over there. Those are my tamed locks. The problem is that, so in previous to Hearth and Home, they weren't tameable. Or sorry, no, they were tameable, but it didn't matter. They couldn't do anything with them. Now you can tame them. You can even ride them if you have a saddle for the things. Man, look at that thing rampage. Why are your locks not in a pen? Well, here's the thing, kinda, I wasn't sure if I needed a pen. So, like, I never really felt like I was gonna really do much with them. Because, so this game is from pre-Hearth and Home. Ow! And I was trying to beat it before, but a couple of life things happened and I just couldn't quite beat it. Ow! And so whilst I am sort of close to beating it, now I got set back because of Hearth and Home, which is sort of just how it is. Oh, there's that guy. Nope, that was the wrong thing to have done. You, and that. There we go. Yeah, so I was kind of just experimenting with them, and then, holy crap, how many of these little bastards are there? And so yeah, I tamed them, so yay, that was good, and then I produced a Lox, baby, and it was fine, I thought, for a while, and then I was like, okay, well, you know, because I used to have... Nope. Ugh. This guy might actually be able to crawl up here. Oh, no. Level 2. Yeah, I don't really want to fuck with him. On even ground, anyway. Yeah, and so I bred one, so I had 3 big ones, but then they ended up kind of dying afterwards. So I was talking earlier in the stream about I'm probably going to have to... Oh, no! Okay. Come on. Oh, man. Yikes. That was something. Alright. Survived yet another bunch. Yeah, so... my plan is I will be building a pen kind of in the area. I just... Oh, no! Fuck! No, no, no! Fucking fuck! Man. Oh, this game. Also, why do you think the devs ain't adding local chat to the game? That is a good question. Zero processed. Okay, weird. Guess we'll deal with that later. Those bugs are something, aren't they? Something not very good. My second fire must be out. Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice if they did have, like... because, I mean, they do have, like, this chat. But, yeah, if you had, like, a chat for just the people that were around you or something, that would be okay. I guess they just figure they have other things to do. I mean, I don't know. There's lots of quality of life things they could do for people, but there's also lots of stuff lots of other people who don't want the quality of life, certain quality of life things, and they just want more content. And, I mean, it's pretty hard to pick and choose sometimes. I know when I was modding 7 Days to Die, like, I had to constantly choose what things I wanted to put in the game as well. So, you know, some people really like having just tons of extra guns or tons of extra cars and stuff. I'm like, I'm not really like into that kind of thing. I kind of want other things in the game, right? So, you know, they just make their own calls, and it kind of got to the point though with 7 Days to Die. Of course, now I'm at the point where like I kind of just don't like the overall direction that TFP is bringing it. This will probably kill me, but if I can move my corpse a couple of feet this direction, for the love of fuck. Why did that green have to be on my person? Why? Okay. You love building things. Yeah, yeah. The textures, no way. The textures don't need a buff. The textures are beautiful. The textures are freaking amazing. Works of art. Pixel art. Okay. I know, some people don't really like the particular art style, but I personally do like it. And I don't actually even notice it anymore. My brain just happens to fill in a lot of the detail. I just try to focus on the gameplay. Yeah. Building stuff is nice, and I have certainly spent a bunch of time building some bases and stuff, just sort of in like my own various single-player games. So, yeah. Okay, so this time I have nothing on my character. I hope to grab my original grave and bring that back. Yeah. This is gonna be a number of deaths. Over and over, I think. Okay, original grave. Let's bring it back 10 feet. So that I can... Oh! Oh, he's over here, mother. It's fine. It's all good. We can do this. Staggered me. Probably because I didn't have any armor on. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So I hope they add a ton of building things. Well, one of the things they were talking about was that they probably will. Like, and they have this ABCs of game development, which is adventure, building, and crafting. So I think every time they do an update, there will be some building things. It just happens to be the case that this one was like a major one for building, so come here, you. I'm ready for you now. Come here. Man. Leveled a bunch of crops. Now then. I'm gonna get rid of this and that and this, and I think now I can carry those things, and I'm getting the F out of this stupid place for now. Okay, the textures are not really there. Pixels, yes, but confused if they are aiming for cartoon or if the textures are not, are just not buffed, kind of throws me off. Oh, no, I think this is exactly what they want for textures. They have a, it's like a pixel art style. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I think it just is what it is. I think you just got to accept it for what it is. Because they're not really going for totally cartoony, but they're also not going for, like, photorealism, right? And it's actually amazing, the types of computers that will run this, because the textures are not huge, right? Like, the textures are minuscule. Like, when you look at the file sizes for the individual elements for things like the flags and stuff, they're like itty bitty. Like these ones up here, for example, those guys, those are like quite small. I think they were like 250 by 250 or something. Like, they are tiny little texture files. And I know when I was doing flags for 7 Days to Die, like, they are quite a bit different. 7 Days to Die. Where's my flags and such? Shoe on disc, shall we? Alright. And can we view these in supersized, just so that everyone can maybe kind of see them? It's this guy. Oh. Okay. Do I even have a picture of my flags anymore? Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah, like when I was making these flags, for example, these flags here are way more intensive. These are like 2K almost. I think that, yeah, 2400, I think. So the textures, even just for these flags, are huge. And it just takes so much more video RAM to like process the whole thing. So it's quite a thing. Also, question: when you make a furnace, do you gotta have it open in the building you place it in? Teddy, how's it going? You gotta have it an opening in the building you place it in, or yeah, it will smoke up the place, from what I can tell. Because I thought that was a mosquito. Now I'm paranoid. Because yes, when you trigger this guy, you'll see that the smoke starts to go up here, right? And if I were to probably do this, watch. We'll just try it right now, and we'll see. Use guy, and if we were to put this here, I think maybe that's too low. We'll try one more above it. There, maybe, and there. That's a bit unusual. I kind of would have thought that this one would have choked itself out. And I say that because I had to put a hole in this one above it because the blast furnace kept on turning off because it would blast and then it would take a moment or two for the smoke to dissipate up there, right? And I got the same problem with this one here where it doesn't last forever either. This one's good because if you actually look up here, you know, the staircase is open to it, and it's kind of okay because the smoke goes up there, and then I actually put an opening up there as well, so it goes out. But this one constantly chokes itself out because, well, this floor above it here, even though this one's a metal grate, it actually doesn't work exactly like a metal grate. This is one of my new mini pet peeves. It's not really a big deal, but you can also not shoot through these, which I was sort of amazed by. It gets like stuck on it, so I was kind of a little disappointed about that, to be honest, but that's okay. Not good. Cat just woke me up for nothing. Ah, those cats. Sometimes they're like that. Mine will probably wake up pretty soon and try to crawl on my lap, but yeah. Nice. I love realism to an extent. Yeah, well, that's one of the interesting things I think about Valheim, is that there's this interesting mix of like non-photorealistic elements, but there are other things that are based on reality that are also kind of nice. Like, I do like the fact that you can kill yourself in your shack if your fire is just burning. Like, I love that. It's a minor annoyance if you don't know how to deal with it, but if you know how to deal with it, then you can just... It's not a big deal. It's kind of like me on the plains right now. It's a pretty big annoyance, but I'm sure once I fully get used to it, it'll be better. But this one, I'm actually quite surprised. I would have thought that this here would have made this choke out, but I guess not. Well, I guess we learned something. Though, you will probably choke yourself on that smoke, so it's probably good to have some kind of chimney. For this room, I've just been building it up and building it up. This used to be our garden, Tanny. This right here, this was the garden. But I've had to build and build and build onto this friggin' thing. So that I can build a kitchen, because this kitchen, it's a little bit inadequate now. It works. It's like a cozy little one, you know? It's just pretty wee. But technically it works for early game stuff, so that's okay, because you can just put up these pots and pans, the spice rack, and the butcher's table. But you don't have much more room. Okay, yeah, anyway. Led me to a full food bowl, and I was like, seriously? Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. I just got this wall finished like a couple of hours ago. I just haven't really had the chance to deal with it. And put a real roof on it. I have over though installed in here a strange system. Because I wanted to keep this a little bit nicer. I have a floor up there, and then I built this kind of low roof inside. I'll probably work with this element in a different build another time, because I like kind of have the flat, but of course, you know, those are going to get all wrecked, and everything underneath is going to get wrecked unless you have the roofs. So you need to do something. And yeah, this is the sort of chimney area for that blast furnace. But yeah, this is that map table. I really like the map table. There. Now whoever comes on my server can get updated with my map too, because it's just different. I don't know if these little markers transfer. I doubt it. Kind of wouldn't make sense. Man, look at all these deaths that I've had in the last few days. It's ridiculous. Can't even see the friggin' map. Yeah, anyhow, so that's basically all that. Let's drop off more of this stuff. Gonna have to make a ton of food. But I'm gonna need more locksmeat, so that's a bit of a problem. those are more further loxes. That there. Sorry, just gotta do this annoying sort all the time. And we take our obliterator, probably one of my new favorite machines. We'll just obliterate some of those things, because just sick of them. And build that stack up. Keep saving those. We got enough arrows for now. Yeah. But it's like every time I go out just over to this little area, I'm just constantly dying because I just like don't feel like I need to upgrade myself. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Led me to a... Oh, yeah, okay. So I already read Tanny's. Okay, cool, yeah. Anyway, so that's basically that. Let's see if my locks continued to survive. I don't know. Before I do more locks farming, I really ought to just build a proper pen. Oh, here's one. It's destroyed absolutely everything around it. And yeah, it's nighttime again, so that sucks. Where did those other two locks go to? Oh, there's one. You getting attacked by these guys? What happened to your mommy? Did she die? Did it just kill that lox for me? Or did the lox actually get away? Oh, come on. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna bother anymore with that stupid one. So maybe it's dead now? Oh, it made it. Come on. Come on. This is not a safe spot. I think I'm going to get my Abyssal Harpoon and bring this thing somewhere? I don't really have a safe spot for it, though. So you can breed, farm, fish, hunt, etc. And do you feel they will add terraforming to this game? Terraforming is an overloaded term. And by that I mean, in some games it has different meanings. Back when Subnautica first came out, they called basically any sort of alteration to the land terraforming, mostly with the terraforming gun. And so the equivalent of that is even just like, you know, the fact that you can change the height of the land would be called terraforming in that. So if you mean transforming like one area of a biome to another one, I wouldn't think that that would be something that they would allow. And without looking more into their voxel engine, I don't really know how they might do it. I mean, they're obviously just change a value or two, right? But don't worry, it's just a bird. I think I have to like lock this thing away. At least for now. Let's see here. What can I do? If I could dig a hole for this stupid thing, that would be fantastic. But as soon as I start digging or whatever, it's going to attract all the big guys. In fact, there's some of them already here. So you can dig in this game and make a trench. Yep. Oh yeah. All of, like... Okay, sorry, I gotta deal with these little jerks first. Come on. Die. Yeah, so... Oh, you're a biggin. Come on. Right. You gonna be a shaman now? No. Yes. Always in a group. And then another shaman. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a horror factor and that, like, you just kind of got known in the game to, like, not be messed with. But anyhow, a trench, yes, you can build trenches. Like, this area here, I dug this trench, right? Like, this is all my own work. So, it's all in there. And then... got our shield on. Bread is easy to make. I don't need any extras for that. So all of this, yeah, I dug this like a whole big square around all my plants here so that the fuelings or whatever couldn't get in, though technically they now can climb up part of this rock, which is a bit of a problem right here. Got to dig this just a bit. Come on, break. That's a good break. What else we got? Give me a good one. I don't really think that was good. That one's pretty good. That should make it pretty hard for them to get up here. Whew. Is that a troll? I don't know. My lock's seriously gonna run over there. You dumb son of a... Alright. Yeah, anyway. I think I'm basically gonna give up on these particular locks that I have right now. Because they're just like... they just do what they want, and I've like seriously got to like build some kind of compound for it to like not continually go places I don't want it to go. Yeah, please stop running around. Just relax. Relax, man. It's okay. Okay. Nice. I hope they make it like 7 Days to Die where you can have an underground base in the future. Well, you can kind of do that, but it's not entirely the same because you can't dig down infinitely. Oh, man. Okay. More guys to deal with. Honestly, gets kind of annoying. Man. Okay. Well, I guess I have a lot of building material now, but my other locks, I would imagine, is dead. Yeah, so I mean, what you can do, and I can't really show you an example of right here, is sometimes what you can do is build, if the rocks and stuff are at the right place, you can dig like underneath the rock and like live underneath it and stuff. And then in terms of like underground bases, it's pretty tricky. You need to actually kind of build like a hole or whatever, and then build a chunk of, I guess, just floors over top of it. So it's not exactly like a real base. It's just sort of like a kind of mini one. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of a lot of this. We're gonna split this a couple times. There. So that I can at least keep this one fed and alive, I hope. Though it being over here is a big bad thing. Yeah, see, it is nearly dead. Come on, you. Eat up. Okay. I'm gonna grab my Abyssal Harpoon and drag this guy back to where it belongs, because it's not good. Sounds like a skeleton over here, too. Yeah, because if I can drag it back over here, should be much, much better. Oh, I should probably also think about calling this stream over for a bit. Hopefully that baby Lox grows up to be a big Lox pretty soon and takes on the other ones. 3 seconds of that. I'm getting so paranoid about dying all the time that, like, can't really do much more. You! I'm gonna bring you somewhere safer. Sick of you dying. You need to get the F away from my base. I find I'm just like constantly just spending so much time on like base upkeep stuff. It's kind of getting a bit like, I think I'll be done Valheim for a while after this. So you can control the Lox, like make them follow you or tell them to attack sites. Not exactly. The Lox in this one, you can ride them, and they will attack on their own. It's not really like the perfect solution, but I have this, which is the Abyssal Harpoon, which is a special thing. So that allows you to basically harpoon an animal and drag it wherever you want. Not really the nicest thing to do, but I'm trying to keep my Lox alive so that I can breed them, and it is just a major pain to do. Let's see, I need to get my stamina up so I can get up here. Guess I'll eat my last Lox pies. So sick and tired of dying. You up here still? Or did they take you out? Definitely hearing something running around. Causing havoc. But I don't know where it is. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to game because I'm trying to hear where the locks is at. I think this is the wrong direction. Because I could hear it better over here. On the other hand, it could be dead. Oh. Was that your locks? Oh. That's annoying. Hmm. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to spend some time afterwards looking for it, but... Well, I hope they make the tame program better, as tame is like when you get them under your control, etc. You know, but them not following you is like untrained dogs or cats, etc. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of... They have different aspects for different animals. Like, you can, if you pet a dog, or the wolves will follow you. But if you tame the boars won't follow you, neither will the locks. But you can ride the locks. So they all have these, like, different traits. I mean, it's probably like, you know, like, you can tame a cat, but they're not necessarily going to follow you. I mean, I've had lots of cats. Not many of them followed me around. Dogs, on the other hand, will. Cows, not so much. Cows are stubborn sometimes. Okay, so anyways, I just gotta try this out and hopefully... Okay. So we gotta get closer. I've never used this before. I've seen people use it. Sorry, buddy. I love you, but... What? So this is me holding it, and it just does that. Me throwing it and letting it go seems to do nothing. I wonder if this is just a weird glitch going on right now. Okay, well, I'm going to throw this down here and hope that it wants to eat it. And then over here I'll throw some more. And I think tomorrow, or whenever I have a chance, I'm going to do some upgrades to like build an actual stable down here, because this is just an unexpected nuisance, and I don't want to have to make people watch me build and gather. Well, mostly the gathering. Like, I've got to gather so much freaking wood. I have enough, I think, probably to get a good start on it, but having these locks die on me all the time is just kind of annoying. Ugh. Can I harpoon a deer, maybe? Yes, I have this deer with me now. Okay. Oh, you know what it probably is? Friendly fire. Okay. Cool. I'm not really sure how to release it. Otherwise, I think it'll let go at 0. Yep. Okay. Okay. Cool. So the problem is that is on by default. And so now I have friendly fire. So should be able to bring the locks over here now, I think. I love watching... anything... I love watching anything, really. You're a good YouTuber. Oh, why, thank you. It's nice to hear that every now and then. Sometimes it goes a long time without it, and then you get all those people who are like, I don't know, man. Your noises suck, or you take too long at explaining things, or I don't know, there's just like a million terrible things people can say to you, and you're just like, come on. Like, whatever. Okay, Locks Harpooned. Come on over here, yeah, thing. Come here. Come here. Locks escaped. Okay, well, you're closer than where you were. That's something. So, what I'm going to do is harpoon you from here and see if I can walk you along the wall, maybe. Stamina is regenerated. Boom. Come here, you. No, no, no. Over here. Come on. Okay, so I was in the water. More stamina problems. I mean, you got 3,000 subs. I only got 30, so you gotta be doing something right. I don't know, man. It feels like a long, hard journey. I mean, sure. Like... there are things I've learned that certainly help. Come this way, please. This way. This biome sucks for you. Yeah, I mean, you know, I could chat about things like that if at some point if you want, but yeah, I kind of got, like, I watched a lot of those, like, you know, how to do YouTube things, and I don't know. They kind of just all got really annoying and repetitive, and sure, there are, like, some things that are secrets, but it's, I don't know, lots of trial and error, lots and lots of work. One way or the other. You! Come over here, please. Locks escaped. That's fine. You're over here now. You're, like, a little bit safer than what you were. Is that baby around? As if so, I'll bring it over here too. But I think it is dead. But I should be able to see a little bit better, possibly. Yeah, I don't know. Did it slip down here? Yeah, all this is terraformed too. This used to be like a big chunk of rock that came like down over here, but I've been constantly chipping away at it so that we can have like a nice path over there. So there's that as well. Your stamina goes down super fast when you drag that locks. Yeah, that seems to be what happens mostly when it goes away from you or it's stuck on something. I'm not entirely certain because, to be honest, this is the first playthrough I've actually built the Abyssal Harpoon. In my previous playthrough that I had, I never actually went and looked for the Leviathan. And then, once again, it was on somebody else's server, and getting disconnected from a server on a boat sucks. So, I love boating, mostly. But it is aggravating disconnecting and then suddenly like you're in the middle of the ocean and you're just like not on your boat. Big problem. It's kind of a big problem. Yeah, and most of this area over here is also quite terraformed as well. Right? Like Tanny dug out all of this rock here so that it is like this steep sort of area as a moat, I guess, mostly, except that like you can only dig down that far, right? So you can dig down to there, and then the ground is kind of, that's sort of the base mesh. Not entirely sure why they did that, but they did, and so that's how it is. But yeah, and then she also like flattened out a large chunk of that area, and then I built that seawall out there to protect my boat a little bit. And it works a little bit, but not perfect as well, so. Yeah. Anyhow, it is a late o'clock here, and I should probably head out. My plans, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I might just take the night off and just focus on sort of the dull, boring parts of the game, like farming and maybe road building or something, just to get more over here. Something a little more interesting. I mean, it is nice chatting with people. I love that aspect of streaming, because then I actually get to like chat with things. You're saying, I mean, is the game still in beta, or? Yeah, it's still in early release. It's in, I guess, technically alpha. But it's early release regardless, so it's gonna take a while for it to get there. But I think I'm really fairly confident in the devs. Like, they seem very competent. There was only 6 of them, and they managed to get this game that's quite well done. Which, you know, is a tough thing to do. And then they released it with very few bugs. Like, yes, there were bugs, but early access games are way worse usually. So they've done some good things. Gotta get another obliterator over here. Yeah, so I gotta rethink this area. See, part of me, I just want to like get on with the game, but instead I'm kind of like stuck over here by my base, constantly like just trying to upgrade it and fix it. Put my shield down just too soon. And then I keep freaking breaking all my crops and stuff here. It's not cool. Well, I guess now I'm going to be waiting for like a lox or something to respawn over here so that I can tame another one, I guess. That's a little annoying. But that's life, I guess. Valheim life. Yep. Okay, well, if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, and if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back soonish, a couple days, with this, and we will just sort of see. Oh, hey, there's a lox over there. Hey there. Are you the baby lox, or are you the big lox? I'll take care of this guy for you. Don't worry there. Well, yes, who loves you? Yeah. Okay. Let's drag you over here. Come over here with your friend. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to corral these guys and put them in some kind of safer place, because this is just Getting ridiculous. Okay, buddy, it's 4:26 here at an AM. Check in later. See if you're streaming. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and I'll stay till the stream ends. Okay, cool. Well, I'll end it right now. So, have a good sleep as well, Black and Blue, and